A lot of Tennessee towns have a center where visitors can stop, grab a few brochures, ask a few questions, maybe use the restroom, and that's about it. But visitors to Knoxville have a lot more in store when they drop into the downtown center there. In fact, as Ken Wilshire discovered, their visitor center has become a hot spot for locals and tourists alike.
When it's lunchtime in downtown Knoxville, most people head to their favorite spots to grab a bite to eat and enjoy their noon-hour break. And most likely it wouldn't be the visitor center, but we found this 100-year-old building is home to an incredibly inviting venue for a unique menu.
And once you're inside, you'll find the Coupe Cafe. It's the home of Miss Cockadoodle's chicken salad sandwich. There's not a Blue Plate Special here, but there is a Blue Plate Special over on the stage.
Hey, y'all, welcome to the Blue Plate Special. Thank you very much.
Yes, it's called the Blue Plate Special, and it satisfies appetites for comfort foods as well as an eclectic mixture of music and entertainment. It's the daily fare from WDVX Radio with studios located inside the Knoxville Visitor Center.
People can leave work just before noon or at noon and come down, see live radio, see a great band or two, maybe have lunch if they'd like, and then go back to work.
WDVX General Manager Linda Billman says the Blue Plate Special is an integral part of the station's mission to serve the community.
East Tennessee, I think, is proud of the fact that we've picked up on the tradition of live radio. I think that the community likes having WDVX right here in downtown because it's something that if an out-of-town visitor comes, if your family comes, you can bring somebody downtown every day, Monday through Saturday, and say, let's go listen to some free live music. And you never know what you're going to get, but you know, for an out-of-town guest, that's kind of a treat because there aren't too many visitor centers that I know of that have a cafe and a radio station in there. So the Blue Plate Special is, I think, special to our community, and we're all pretty proud of it.
The station began its modest operation back in 1997 in a camping trailer at a local campground. It's a nonprofit, publicly funded radio station and takes its broadcasting responsibilities with a sense of pride and honor to serve its continuously expanding audience.
WDVX, the Blue Plate Special, and a lot of the programs here are listener-supported and volunteer-powered. And many of them are on-the-air volunteers. It gives the community an opportunity to participate. And so we have volunteer programmers, we have volunteers who help us run our programming behind the scenes, and we have a great staff, a small staff, but a really good group of volunteers make it happen.
She's visiting with us from Nashville today. Y'all give a great big welcome to Natasha Borza on the Blue Plate Special. Thank you.
One of today's entertainers is Natasha Borza. She was Russian-born and now a recording artist who feels the Blue Plate Special is nourishing to her career.
People listen to your music. You know, they're not talking, they're engaged, they love it. It's for musicians, especially for singer-songwriter type musicians, it's much more valuable if a small crowd is engaged and actually listening to the lyrics, and you know, than to have a big crowd but they may not be as into it.
Gonna come back?
Absolutely, yes. I enjoyed myself.
I think for artists, the first thing for them, it gives them an opportunity to perform live on the radio. So not only are they performing in front of our studio audience, but they're getting out there on the airwaves to an audience they might not otherwise reach, especially if they're an independent artist. And for some artists, the established ones, they like playing here because they like Knoxville, they like the convenience of where we are, and they, you know, it's a stop on their way.
Thank you.
And even if you can't be here to experience the live show in person, people all over the world click online and still tune in on the radio.
It's hard to tell who the audience for WDVX is. We don't subscribe to Arbitron or other rating services. We get a lot of letters and emails and phone calls from listeners around the world. The British Isles, California, Washington, Florida. A lot of people from around the world listen to us. It's a niche audience. They like Americana bluegrass and all the mix that we play. And it's not just the Blue Plate, although we can tell our online listening peaks just about 11:30.
And the studio audience increases as well, even though they may not serve the traditional meet and three at the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Still, you'll certainly be treated to live music and entertainment, steeped in East Tennessee tradition for all visitors to the Knoxville Visitor Center.